So I'm driving up the booth. There's a snowstorm. I'm going to see this woman that I was getting married to. And she calls me when I'm in paint. Go ahead. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, no.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
You're gonna make me pee, dude. I gotta pee. Hey, I'm gonna pee.
Oh, my God.
Episode 5, when Chell has a heart attack.
Oh, no. Oh, yes.
I'm clipping this as like the intro.
Yes, that's perfect. Perfect.
Oh, my God.
D's dead.
That's the name of the up. D's dead. It happened, finally.
D died.
You guys just gonna take laugh tracks from me from the past and play them when you guys say silly jokes?
Just zoom from heaven.
Oh, it's me, it's D.
It's great here, guys.
yeah.
Just log on to the quantum computer.
Correct.
No doubt.
Yeah.
We'll be able to chat. We'll get you on here.
So, Kevin, are you recording?
We sure are.
Oh, awesome. Who are you?
I am Kevin, like you just said.
Oh,
And some call me Mr. Biggins.
for anonymity.
You can call me that.
I'm DJ. Hi. Who's that guy?
I'm Rocky. I shaved.
Yeah, he did. He was sexy, and then he showed up. How about you, green hat guy?
Chelsea. I'm Chell, like Chelsea.
So I just learned today I might have cancer,
Chell Handler.
and I have a request. If anything does happen to me, my wife does know to burn me, so I'm just ashes. Like, keep it cheap, all right? She gets a free house, which is pretty fucking cool. But I do have a request for everybody in this room. I just want a little bit of ash given to each of you.
Yeah.
And then you just put it on your penis and you insert it into your woman. So that way I'm inside her forever as well.
Sounds kind of gritty.
It's all right. You can just take the fine stuff, man.
No,
You
then
got-
your
you got any
shit's going to
fillings?
enter the tip, and then it's going to be in us.
Let's get the fillings out.
Well, I mean, that was the real backdoor reason, but still.
You want to be in us? You want to enter us?
Yeah, I want to enter you, and I want to enter your women. So that's...
Oh, yeah. That's actually, yeah.
An
yeah.
ash suppository.
That's right. And so thank you for that. I appreciate you guys agreeing to those terms of service.
It's on record.
Listeners, hope it all goes well. I'm not doing fucking chemo no matter what. I refuse.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, good. I mean, failure rate.
Yeah, right.
So,
Well, no, but a success rate with that shit is like if you live 5 years.
Yeah, that's they call it a
No
success.
shit.
Yeah, that's usually the longest
Even
time
better.
horizon. It'll be like, oh, you're cured.
what
Seen
a
people
great,
go 5 years.
What a great medical breakthrough.
Well, they're saying like you shouldn't do
Allegedly.
because
Allegedly.
they say can open up cancer and then it actually starts to spread.
Metastasize.
Yes.
Yes.
And so they're saying,
Meritocracy.
they're saying that if you do kind of like like a
Supposedly.
you're opening yourself up to
Really?
like it's spreading, yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, if it's self-contained.
Yeah, I suppose. You're poking in there, kind of pulling something out.
Yeah.
Releasing the boil.
So, DBag, you have to go in and get. Did the doctor emailed you this first of all? You have to go in next week for.
E-visit. We're doing an e-visit.
Jeez, when do you get an RL one? Fuck.
And didn't he say?
Not till July. He's not available till July.
You're
we're doing an
dying.
e-visit.
Can I see
So
you?
didn't he say you're getting more? Didn't he say you're getting more tests?
I don't know. We're going to talk about it.
Right.
We're going to talk about it via an e-visit, a Zoom call, if you will.
A DM?
Yeah, he's going to DM me on Twitter at Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, yeah.
He slid into my DMs and he said, I'm done.
Your doctor slid in your DMs.
But this e-visit shit is kind of out of control.
Seems
Why?
impersonal.
Yeah.
That's pushing everything towards that.
Right.
And some stuff it's fine, but like my cousin made an appointment and she went to the clinic, 10 miles away from her house. She gets there and they're like, no, it's an e-visit. And she's like, but is my doctor here? And they're like, yes. And she's like, can I see her?
No.
Oh my god!
Like what the fuck?
This is Chipotle? Order online only? What the fuck?
And then I try to
Exactly.
make just a routine physical, right? It's in the name.
Let's get physical.
And they offer an e-visit as an option.
No way.
I'm like,
That's not physical. That's
but so do
literally-
I have to stick my own finger up my own butt and tell you how my prostate feels?
I do that every night, Cal. I call that a party.
Well, yeah, but then I'll just be like, it feels normal.
They
Feels
stick a
like
finger
every
up your
other
butt at every
day.
physical.
Well, you're a cashier. You're a doctor. I mean, you're doing everyone else's job these days.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You're also a garbage guy now, too, right? Little bit?
Passion.
Kev? No?
Who?
You? Aren't you a garbage guy now?
Yeah, very part time.
Okay. How's he doing?
Yeah. What kind of salesman is he?
Great. I just lost that account.
No, I'm. Yeah, I was sitting here. I was like, yesterday. I was like, I should go. I should work. And then he tells me that, and I'm like, God, guilt free.
Well,
I didn't even have the opportunity.
The fucked up thing is like
What account?
Did you pay him on it already?
down south, but it was it was like a lot of travel time for this, and it was like building this up. Like the dynamite would have been boom in the springtime, so it's kind of like building this up for something nice, and then he just it's a company that decided to go with another company, and it's like good luck. I mean, it's gonna fucking blow up in their face, but I'm just such a I told you so kind of guy.
I like that.
Me too.
No, I've had that back in the day where I'd had accounts like they go to a lying competition where they're just fucking liars. And I'm like, it's not going to work. Your reverse osmosis is going to clog because it's barium sulfate. Okay. And that calcium carbonate, that's a limiting factor. You can't go any higher than 74% recovery. You're going to fucking fail. And then a year and a half later, they're like, hey, Darren, can you come
they hit you back
help?
up?
Yes, yes. Turns out you were right. I'm like,
Yeah. No, I'll just be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. I mean, I don't like it's an account. I don't need like a 2 weeks notice or anything like that. But like, you got to keep me in the now. Like, keep me in the now. Like, I mean, just don't come out of nowhere and blindside me. It's not like they
that sucks.
Told me to kick rocks on Christmas, but I mean, it's right after the holidays.
Oh, that's that same account. That
But you're
same
getting
account.
your commission. You've gotten paid for every sale, right?
I did. But it's just, I don't know. It's planning. It's just about planning,
Yeah. Well, yeah, and
Keep
establishing
me-
that business.
As soon as you know, let me know so I can plan other things.
And
you
then
know?
we can party and you can party. We can do this every weekend.
What's that?
That's from a song. You tell your friends to grab their friends, and then we be friends. We do this every weekend.
Where'd you get that shirt?
I got this actually in Houston. Houston, the Juice Box.
What is the juice box?
The Minute Maid Stadium, dude. That's where the Astros play, motherfucker.
That looks like a free shirt. Did you get it for free?
Yes, totally a free shirt.
See, that mouth is the reason why we can't do YouTube.
Why?
You and your swearing.
Okay, I'll slow it down. I'll slow
No,
it
they
down.
don't
Mouth.
care about the swearing.
Oh, they don't? What they care
No.
about?
Music strikes. I
well,
play
we
too
went
much
over
country.
it. It didn't make sense. We had no idea what they flagged.
Well, I just read that they just changed their whole thing. I posted that a minute ago. Their same criteria is going to be cross-platform from their television to their YouTube videos. So basically, the same like criteria that they have on YouTube TV and YouTube are going to be the same. So you could literally be in the same category on like YouTube TV through YouTube. Like everything is going to get paid the same. It's
What's the difference?
There was a difference before, and it was money, I'm assuming, and now it's the same.
I mean, what's the difference between YouTube TV and like YouTube Premium?
I mean, just basically YouTube and YouTube TV, it's all basically going to be on the same level field where if you're doing a really cool production, you're going to be up there with fucking
That's cool.
like big TV shows.
And the difference between YouTube TV and YouTube Premium is YouTube Premium you don't have any commercials. YouTube TV, you've got actually programming from like ESPN.
So it's more like an Amazon or Netflix kind of
correct.
streaming
YouTube
service.
TV is, yeah.
Well, you're saying YouTube Premium versus YouTube TV. So, I mean, you mean just YouTube versus YouTube TV.
He asked what the
Yeah.
difference was. I thought that's what was the difference.
Well, there's a difference. YouTube Premium, YouTube is the same thing. One has commercials, one doesn't. But you were comparing YouTube Premium
To
YouTube
yeah.
TV. Yeah,
So it has like network productions.
Yeah.
it's straight
Yeah.
Comcast basically.
That's cool. I like that.
I
tell
have
me
YouTube Premium. I couldn't watch regular YouTube. I don't know how.
No,
people
I've had it for a long time. I can't because that's
You
why
have Premium?
and that's why Rumble's tough.
Okay, yeah. Do you have
If you
Premium?
No, yeah.
I could not because you're paying with your time.
Yeah.
And if you're in your-
I agree. I'm not on YouTube that much anymore.
Oh, really?
if it's
Yeah.
free, you are the product.
Correct. That's why Comcast, they gave us an offer to lower our internet bill because we just buy internet, like high-speed internet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, if
Wait,
you,
is it internet?
Internet.
You're
Yeah,
saying it
it's-
really weird.
yeah.
What did I say?
Internet.
I don't know. You're saying like you have cancer or something.
Fuck you, man.
You're like internet.
Chell was harassing him for being one of those T-list girls. So
Yeah.
he's really
Internet.
working on his T
But that was on
pronunciation.
purpose. That was on purpose.
Internet.
Purpose. But yeah, dude, no,
Internet.
we got an offer where it's like $5 less per month if we get the cable.
Oh, to
Well,
give
and
the
then they jack up. Then they jack up the cable like
Okay.
6
Yeah.
months down the road.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
then.
we-
But I
we-
just thought it was funny. I'm like, wait, you can't even give it. I don't even want it for free.
Well,
I don't even want it for free
because that's they're getting advertisement money with the commercials.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
they're getting money off the contracts, and their contracts are probably based on number of subscribers and all that shit. So they want to keep you. But
Check this out.
yeah, I cut that shit off. Saved a ton of money.
I was watching CNN the other
all-
day. Fucking CNN can't even fill commercials.
really.
Have you ever
They've-
watched any kind of network or
Yeah.
anything where it's just stops for a little bit? You're
Yeah.
like, you can't even fill commercials. That's when you got a problem, man.
Dude, when I worked for a Mexican telecast company, and it was basically Telemundo.
I remember that.
Yeah. And so when we can sell commercials, we do PSAs because we could take the government write-off. So you take a government PSA and you just play that. And you're like, well, our ad revenue would have been $3,000. So we could write that shit off.
Wow. Yeah. Fuck it.
What, Kev? If you check the emails, I think I might have sent something about CNN.
I don't think so. I've got all your stuff pulled up. Yeah, you did actually. Let me find it.
Well, Kevin,
See if
and
this
then when you get a
pertains to
chance
the
to,
conversation.
I sent you a file called Government Employee as well.
And that cartoon that you believed was created in the 70s was a Netflix show that aired in 2019.
Oh, look at you coming at us with
Fucking
facts. This is the
dipshit.
first time. Did you write
great.
that down? Write down today. Write down the date.
great.
Joe came at us with facts. He did it this time.
What do you mean? I don't usually do that.
I don't know. You're just
More
just
emotional? Am I more emotional?
You've just been very much more present.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird.
and I
yeah,
love
it's
it.
weird.
You're very clear-eyed now.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, it's a brain fog. I don't know what it was, and I don't know what I've done differently. But
Are you doing tea?
no,
I'm thinking about doing tea, man.
I'm thinking about doing that.
do some tea and ivermectin.
Yeah. I got to change my ways. Definitely tone down the drinking. Been drinking way too much.
Oh, God, yeah. Think about all the sugar, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point. That
I'll
I
do
don't-
it.
I
I'll
don't
do
really
it
eat
with
sugars,
you.
though.
I'll do it with you, D. Just in
I'll do it
solidarity.
with you, too,
Not
yeah.
that I've been
You're already
drinking.
doing it. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
I'll
that I've
keep
been
doing
drinking
it.
too much. Not that I've been eating nothing nonstop junk food and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
look at
eat-
you.
I
Look
don't
at you,
eat
you
junk
pig.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do it.
Don't eat junk food.
Well, how come you're fat then?
Probably from the drinking.
Well, yeah. You gotta stop that.
I'm working
If
on it.
yeah, no. If you go out to eat, that's junk food.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. Like you can't.
Seed oils,
Yeah,
fried.
They throw it in everything in restaurants.
Oh.
Even
Yeah.
good, nice restaurants. You're eating seed oils and shit.
And I'm trying to
Right.
convince my wife that we need to go to beef fucking fat.
tallow.
Beef tallow.
Yeah. Which is actually a huge business for us right now.
It's
Beef
covered
tallow
on
recovery.
CNN. What you're saying,
Really?
this
It's a fucking
this
deal.
is not Fox, Congressman.
Oh God,
It's
that's
covered
great.
on CNN. What you're saying, this is not Fox, Congressman. You can't just spin a tail and pull the wool over people's eyes. This is CNN. This is the news.
You're not the news. You're not
That's what I
the
love.
news.
So arrogant.
And that's why more people are watching the Cartoon Network SpongeBob reruns right now, Jim.
It's covered on
Burn.
So great. I mean, and so that's exactly the point. And this is where what that CNN, like, I love seeing that they've laid, I think,
No
500 people
credibility.
off.
Yeah.
And they've been so arrogant about it. And it goes back to when the Sandman, they literally tried to ruin that kid's life, knowing they were intentionally
What? Which
lying.
one?
Sandman?
The kid with the hat?
The kid with the mag hat in the Indian?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
paid. He got paid.
he
Yeah, he got
did
paid.
get paid
Yeah, he's
afterward.
doing all
but
right.
So CNN, it's still the arrogance that they still have in that smug. I cannot wait till they're just done. It ends them because
Dude, his crooked tooth girlfriend got some great fake tits out of that
Who?
deal.
who's that?
Sandman.
Oh, pull a picture.
It's a joke. I don't have anything to.
Oh,
Just making shit up.
oh.
Just
Didn't,
making
didn't
shit
fix
up.
her
Wow.
teeth.
I want to see her.
That was the joke,
I
Kev.
know.
Wasn't very good.
What else did I send you, Kev?
Kev, can you send the one I just sent you? I hate to interrupt. Chell.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
hey, D needs to get this done quick.
Yeah.
Did you take an Adderall? Did you take an Adderall, D?
Dying wish.
I haven't. I should. Last time I accidentally mainlined Adderall, Rocky. I accidentally mainlined Adderall. I thought it was a fucking
Hilarious.
lozenge.
God, it was so funny.
Call a family member or what?
I pretty much should have.
Too high.
I knew I was going to push through. I was going to push through. I've done worse
You
things.
sprinkle a little alcohol in that?
D. Sorry to burst your bubble, but per usual.
Shit
The link works, but it's just a generic link to Libs of TikTok. There's nothing. I don't want to comb through their entire catalog.
How'd you take a full thing, a 30?
He thought it was a
lozenge.
A lozenge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't taste like one.
Yeah,
huh?
so he put it in and started
didn't realize it
swishing
until
it
it was
around his
done.
fucking mouth, and then he's like,
He's
oh,
like, why
God.
is this chalky?
Yeah, it's chalky and salty. I'm like, this does not have that natural cherry flavor that I'm so used to.
Dude, I'll tell you one thing. Like, I'm, somewhat of an addict or addicted personality. Like, anything that I do, I have to crank it up to the next level. And then with the nicotine, it was just like there. I was like taking so much nicotine, I was getting these really weird adverse effects. Like, I was taking a lot.
Yeah, you were taking those like 8.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
That's nothing. That was nothing. I was taking these Zins. I forget what they're called. They sell them at the gas station. They're like 9 milligrams. I would put like 2 or 3 at a time. And so I think I was literally having like nicotine
Try that one,
poisoning.
Kev. I just sent you.
And no, it was like I couldn't concentrate. Things were like moving, so I had to stop
Shitting your
the
pants.
No, it was way beyond that.
No, there's definitely something that has too much nicotine for sure.
You can die from too much
Yeah,
nicotine.
yeah. Wasn't there a movie with a guy got all the patches put on him?
But what does nicotine cure?
Alzheimer's.
Erectile dysfunction.
Alzheimer's. Have you not seen that?
It's pronounced Alzheimer's.
What else? There's something besides Alzheimer's. Nicotine's having an effect on cancer or something, isn't it?
I thought it was like dementia and Alzheimer's type stuff.
It's so hot right now.
Well, not 50 milligrams of nicotine.
It's all about the dose, baby.
Yeah.
Here we go. Listen to
As
this
a
bitch.
government employee, what's so ironic
Look at those fucking commie
about all
glasses,
of
too.
this shit going on with Trump, making us go in
The hand
person
gestures.
5 days a week to promote efficiency, and also establishing the Department
establishing?
of Government Efficiency, the Doge. What's really funny is because of all of this news and all of the change in policy, we are yapping more at work. We are trying to digest everything that's going on. We cannot get any work done because of how much information.
Because you're
intake
fucking
that,
incompetent.
Like existing in this
She said
situation.
because of how much
excuse?
information, how much
Requires.
information that exists.
We're not yapping just to yap. We're yapping because every single
You
day
are right now.
a memo comes down from God knows where, telling us that there's a new rule that we need to enforce that for a job that does not relate to what we're doing. Like, oh, you work for the FDA, guess what? Now you're going to have to enforce immigration. Any fucking federal employee, guess what? Go snitch on your fucking colleagues if they do anything related to DEI now.
Sweet.
Like, this
Yeah.
has been
Yeah.
such
Now
a
you're living
whirlwind. I
our world.
cannot
Yeah.
get
How do you
with
like
it.
it?
Welcome. Welcome. How are you?
Kind of
you like
different, huh?
How do you like
it's
it, bitch?
different. Isn't it different now?
I just love it how she's like, now that we have to go back to work, we have to work. And that is bullshit.
You mean when you lose, you lose?
Wait, I got to do more work because Elon is getting rid of redundant fucking processes?
Dude, and they have an Elon, like, you know how they have the debt clock that shows like the debt going up for the national debt? They have a Doge clock now. And it's up to $13.5 billion last I checked. That he started saving.
2 programs. It was like 420 million.
Yeah. He's
But
up to
the sad
$13.5
thing is
billion.
that is nothing.
I know.
That's seconds of debt.
But
on the debt
Trump
clock.
is he's talking about money like 420 million as it is something, because if you make it, if that means something, then it's just like you're heading towards a budget.
Yeah.
Before, like, oh, it's only 420 million, but they're talking about every money as it's binary, either saving it or you're losing it. You know what I'm saying? And so just the fact that it's 420 million, that's just in the bucket. They got this goal, which it feels good that.
Dude, I mean, it's like when you're knocking on doors trying to sell an account, right? You want the whole fucking neighborhood, right?
Right.
But you get that first fucking sale. And yeah, it's okay. It's 1/100th of the fucking neighborhood. But you keep going. And then pretty soon you got 75% of the fucking... Exactly. It starts building up. It snowballs. There's something there, man. And I just love all those EOs that are coming out. And then what's really pissing me off is the January 6ers. They've got like 2/3 of them out. But then they started shifting them around from DC to God knows where. They don't know where they're going. They're just like moving around saying like, you can't just pardon people. You're like, what?
Yeah, it's weird.
You got the U.S. Marshals Service there. You see that?
I saw that, yeah.
They won't let them out. And they had the U.S. Marshals like, you better fucking let them out. Like, we're here to get them.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. They wouldn't let them out of the prison.
But isn't it crazy that government is saying no? Like, no, we're not going to do it. It's like, no, I'm like the official guy that's allowed to do this. And the guy before me pardoned like a bunch of his friends and his family for no crimes, allegedly, right? You're pardoned. From what? Nothing.
Well, I think when that cat gets in top of the FBI, I think things are going to change really drastic too when it comes to, because I think it's going to happen in the military
Patel?
now that dude's in charge.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the other guy. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about
Hegseth.
all the guys. Yeah, he got sworn in. That was so dope. That fucking Vance was the pivotal vote because it was a tie, 50-50.
God, he's got greasy hair. Can he wash his fucking hair, please?
Who, Pat?
Vance.
Or Vance? Or,
No, Vance or Hegseth.
Hegseth.
Oh, maybe it is
That
Hegseth.
is,
Yeah. One of the
Like-
two has greasy hair. And I'm just like,
It's
just
all that
shower.
No,
alcohol.
Vance has got glorious
It's all
hair.
that alcohol.
Yeah.
It's fucking wasted.
Vance has got glorious hair and eyelashes. He must be hitting that biotin or something.
That's right. And he's a racist with his Indian wife.
Yeah, he is. He's a white supremacist.
What's the Secretary of Defense? What's his first name?
Secretary of Defense.
Pete. That's what it is. The non-gay Pete.
No, the gay Pete is Peter.
God, fucking Pete.
Hi,
that guy
Peter.
is such a fucking homo. Because
Pete Butt stuff.
Yeah, butt judge. Butt judge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Butt
Judge your
chug.
butts. Yeah, butt chug.
he's such a homo.
Why don't you just pour some beer in your asshole and I'm just going to butt chug it, okay?
Mimosas in my butthole.
Pete's like, yeah, party.
Let's go to drag queen brunch.
Oh, man. And then
Yeah,
I saw-
he was what, Secretary of Transportation.
Oh, what a
transportation. Yeah.
I'm
He
on a
put the
bike.
trans importation.
Did he catch him? He was on a bike, and then the SUV fucking pulled over to throw his bike in the fucking back. It's like,
Yes, yeah.
God. That just is the epitome of the
Typical.
whole fucking cap.
Yeah.
Typical.
The whole administration was a fucking farce.
You're just liars. You're
that's-
all liars.
Liars.
That's flying private jets to talk about
Oh.
global warming. That's-
And now the adults are back in charge. I mean, it's like it doesn't matter about age. It's just it's the mindset, because you know,
Correct.
like every head that's going to be in charge or is in charge, they just have that mentality of like, you know, just fucking. Yeah, it's so apparent. You can feel it. Like, oh wow, everything's safe already.
this has been a crazy fucking first week of Trump.
It's
like
dope.
he is really
It's
setting
dope.
a precedent because
Did you guys
he
see him
is
at
just
Davos?
getting shit done. Yeah, I want to get to that.
Okay, I'll
I
settle
want to
down.
get to that.
So yeah, I sent some clips. So what do you
Yeah,
want
I've got a bunch of clips, and I just started. I made a list of all this shit.
And then to interrupt, I'm going to interrupt because that's what I do.
That's what you do.
Thank you. I
Not for
appreciate
long.
that.
Not for long.
Rocky's home.
Get it all out.
Rocky's home.
Get it all out.
I remember when Trump had Pompeo down at Mar-a-Lago, and I'm like, God damn it, didn't you learn your fucking lesson from Pompeo? And now he's pulled his security
Pulled
clearance.
his security and his
his
security
detail.
detail.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
As he did with Fauci, and,
Yes.
and he also did with who else did he do it to?
A bunch of them. The other guy, the mustache guy, Wile E. Coyote guy.
yeah, the
Thank you.
walrus.
Yeah.
The walrus.
Excuse me.
The warmonger.
Which effectively makes them neutered and useless in their business proposition. Because before they're like, well, I've got access to all this level of information and I can share it with you. Just hire me as a consultant.
Oh, awesome.
Now they get none of that.
No, and I have a clip, and they're like, "Oh, doesn't that put people like in danger?" And he's like, "Oh, these guys have made plenty of money. Oh, Fauci's
They can
made
hire
a lot
their
of
own.
money. He
They
can
can hire their own.
hire his own security."
Oh, I love
Are
it.
we gonna just fucking throw him over to
Bad
Russia?
ass.
Fauci?
What is
Doesn't
that?
Russia
I don't
want him?
understand. Yeah, why does Putin want him? And why?
Because he's the fucking thing behind the whole
virus.
Yeah,
And they can charge him over there, even though he's been pardoned by Biden. He's been pardoned by Biden. They can send him over there. That's the U.S.
So what does Putin say he would give us if we gave him Fauci?
I think just good relations and everything we want to see happen to him.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That would like sync us up as like two different countries.
Absolutely.
Bring us together. Like they hang them.
Oh, I'd watch that and jack off to
Oh,
it.
God, yeah.
Oh my gosh, just watch him shit his pants.
What? So what clips do you have of?
Did you know that, Rocky? Shit your pants when you hang yourself?
Yeah. When you pass, you
Everything
open
just
up.
kind of
Yeah.
relaxes and flows out.
Yeah, because you're actively not shitting or pissing yourself right now, and when you die, that
Your
turns off.
sphincters just release.
And gravity takes over.
But is that what I do when I let go? Like, is that? I don't know. Let's keep going here.
Okay, sorry.
I was diving inwards.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Poopy Talk. The name of the episode is Poopy Talk. What do you got for us, Kev? Save us.
It is funny to watch that Trump, and I sent this clip where it's a press conference with the mayor of LA over the fires.
Yeah, that's
and he's saying they're telling them.
You and I both had that same clip, so I'll pull it up.
It's so great because, and we'll see the clip, but you never saw Biden hands-on on any emergency or anything.
He was there for 4 hours.
And Trump is literally, Trump is saying, hold on, they're saying one thing, that these people need this. It's like, how can you argue that Trump does not care or isn't doing something good? I don't remember ever seeing that, where the president's like, we're getting two different answers here. Let's figure this out because these people need help now. It's so great to see him finally, where the government's doing something.
But in between issuing all these orders, this motherfucker's still making the rounds, doing rallies.
Right.
He went, I think in the same day he did this LA thing,
Vegas?
and then he went to fucking North Carolina.
Well, no. He went to Carolina first. Then he went to fucking California. Then he went to fucking Vegas.
Yeah,
and he's like, no, we're wasting no time. This man is about to turn 79.
Just the amount of time that he dictates shows he cares. Because look at Biden. Biden just didn't give you any of his time. This guy was in this little huddle here. I was getting sick of watching it. I watch him religiously, like Chef Gordon. I love watching Trump. I just love watching. But this was 4 hours. I was like, dude, when is this going to be done?
It's really impressive.
But we want
he
you
is
to
a
be
cool,
safe.
interesting
We
guy.
want you to be back in your homes immediately.
But the people are willing to clean out their own debris. It doesn't cost a lot.
Yes, and they can.
You
And
should
they are
let them
able
do
to-
it because
No,
by the
they
time you
can do
hire
that.
contractors, it's
Right.
going to be 2 years.
If a family...
The people are willing to get a dumpster and do it themselves and clean it out.
And they can
There's
do
not that much left. It's all incinerated.
That's right.
And, it's just going to take a long time if you do. You can do some of it, but a lot of these people, I know that guy right there that's talking. I know my people.
That's great.
You'll be on that thing tonight, throwing the stuff away, and your site it'll look perfect within 24 hours, and that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to wait around for 7 months till the city hires some demolition contract
If
that's going to
individuals
charge him
want to build-
$25,000 to do his lot. I think you have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because I looked,
signed
I
an
mean, you have a
emergency
very powerful
declaration.
emergency power, and you
Yes.
can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property,
Lies.
they can. Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think
Soon.
within a week.
She's lying.
Both sides of her mouth. Oh,
Yeah.
they can,
That's a long
they can
time a
do
week.
it now.
I'll be honest.
Oh, but you
To
can
me,
go back soon.
Everyone's
Yeah.
standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important
week
thing
is
is
a
for
long
people to
time.
be safe.
They're safe. They're safe. You know what? They're not safe. They're not safe now.
Oh, this
They're
guy
gonna
just
be
takes
much
the mic
safer.
away. Stop.
Yeah, I saw
A
that.
week,
digging.
A week is actually a long time,
That's
the way
what
I
I was
look at it.
wondering.
I watched hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going
Look
to
at
burn
her.
anymore.
Smile
There's
and
nothing to
nod.
burn. There's almost nothing
Smile
to burn.
and nod.
And they want
Right,
to go in
she's
there.
not
The people are all
there.
over
She's
the
not-
place.
She's a fucking
They're standing, and I
NPC.
say, "Why aren't
And
you
she was
going
in
in?"
Ghana when
We're
it was
trying
going
to get
down.
a permit, and the permit's going to take them. Everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months. And that was last night.
On that.
So I don't know how you can argue that when I see all my liberal friends on Facebook, I don't even know why I'm on Facebook.
Get the fuck out of there.
But they're all post everything like what he's done, how horrible he is, and I'm like, I don't know how you can argue that this is not a good thing what he's doing. If you want to say he's full of shit, whatever, but he's doing something and he's bringing attention to it. So there's no doubt they're going to get service, whatever they need, sooner than they would have without him.
Well, I mean, he's circling back with fucking over in Georgia. I mean, or is it Carolina?
North Carolina.
damn, it's still all fucked up over there.
Yeah.
It's completely fucked up.
They got
They dropped the ball
Yeah.
big time.
I mean, they just ignored them.
No, they didn't drop the ball. They ignored them, to Chell's point. They literally were like, fuck you.
Well, especially if you had a Trump sign. That is so
That's
many
crazy,
levels
too.
of fucking fucked upness. Like there's...
You're not a human anymore.
Yeah, and Trump did the exact opposite by going to the Palisades. He went to both North Carolina and Palisades, which is obviously probably not now so much, but predominantly liberal.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
No, I think
I'm sure there
proven
was
points. Yeah,
80% Kamala voters.
Take all that money back from fucking Ukraine and put it back into Cali, fucking Carolina, and Maui too. Maui's still fucked up.
it is.
Yeah,
So he stops in North Carolina and gives people. He just throws people on TV for 20 minutes.
Started moving
like it's live TV. What are you going to do?
With the president.
By the time we got the vehicles moved, the water had already hit our ankles in the house. And so I grabbed my purse and my little pug dog, and my husband grabbed the dog food and put it in a trash bag. And by the time we got out into the driveway, it was already waist deep, and there was sticks and that kind of thing.
5 feet and rising.
I didn't think I was going to make it, but we did make it out, and we made it to the top of the road, and we were kind of stuck there for hours because we couldn't get out any of the ways because it was flooded all the way around. It took us hours, and we sat there, and finally it receded enough to where we could actually get out. It was probably like close to midnight, and it started like 5-6 o'clock in the morning. We just lost everything that we had. Didn't even have a brush for like 3 days.
Didn't have a what?
Yeah, that's good.
Didn't have any bros.
Didn't have any bros.
That sucks.
Would you like to say something with that beautiful baby? Yeah, so when the hurricane storms
fucking
everything.
God, what a guy. This fucking
my wife
guy.
and I were actually out of town.
Can't believe
But
it.
unfortunately, my dad, who was still at home, and my mother was staying at our house with our animals, and the waters got so high that it actually lifted between that and the tornado that came through, or microburst is what they've been calling them, and lifted his home and the house that I grew up in and crashed it into our barn. It took away his business. It took away all of our tools and tractors and everything needed to keep the farm going.
Damn.
And my mother was trapped in
That's
the
a
house,
hit.
and there was no way to escape because the water got so high. The only thing she could do was ride it out and wait till the waters came down. So we've been doing a little bit of battling with our insurance and FEMA. We did have proper insurance with flood insurance and homeowners insurance, but since we had proper insurance, FEMA's not been able to assist us with a whole lot of things. And
Look at
we've
that.
been having some issues with trying to get some payout for our insurance in a timely manner. We had to do mold mitigation on our home, which is extremely expensive, before the structural engineer even came out in order to get our flood payout. And to me, that was not really acceptable.
They'll take the money the same day, though.
Yeah.
Not so much. You know, again, I'm hoping so. And we need some assistance with that. We reached out to an attorney.
What's the name of the insurance company?
North Carolina Farm Bureau.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, call them out right on national TV.
Fucking smart.
Marketing genius at work right
he's
there.
good.
So great.
He's good.
Jeez, he's the man of the people.
Yeah.
So, Cav, I just sent you an email, and this is why I'm so happy Trump's back in office. Okay, I said this last time, but we didn't bring it up. But we need to bring it up now because Rocky's here.
Rocky. Rocky's on the internet.
And it's because our first lady is a fucking gem. She's a fucking lovely
fucking
gem.
hottie.
Okay. Melania.
Oh, yeah.
Melania Trump. And it just warms my soul to know that our first lady has beautiful breasts. The best breasts, the biggest breasts, the most wonderful breasts, hot breast around.
Did you see her talking Serbian to one of the people at the press conference?
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, she knows like 9 different languages,
Yeah,
right?
she's smart. A little
Look at
frosty.
that.
She's a little frosty.
Wow.
Look at that. Huh?
I don't know. That's disturbing to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like murder scene.
Just put your hand above the head. Just,
that's an 80s boob job. That looks ridiculous.
What's going on in the
Like
shadow?
Crooked nipples that are pointing up.
Is the shadow showing something?
The shadow looks like a really long kite string.
Oh, I'm seeing something else over there.
what are you seeing on the Rorschach?
On the shadow.
Yeah, the
Like
Rorschach.
on the right side.
Oh, what are you seeing?
I don't know. A little bit of Arby's.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or maybe that's her fingers.
That's probably her fingers. Anyways, it's nice to know that Jill Biden's flat, Skeletor, fucking ass, stupid look is no longer there. Alice Cooper has left the building.
Can you imagine watching fucking her masturbate, Biden's wife?
Oh my!
What are you talking about? Why?
I don't know. I just
I thought I missed something. I'm like, was there something?
I'm just
about...
saying, if she was like doing it in front of you, you'd like stop.
Jill Biden? Oh
yeah, she's like, I'm coming. You're like, please.
You're like, it smells like stale perfume. Stop it! Stop it! You're like grandma's. Yeah.
Grandma.
Las Vegas,
It just really gets
Nevada.
really
Yeah.
grandma perfumey when she masturbates.
Yeah, we can kind of taste it. You're like, oh, it's not good.
It's like misting up.
Here's another banger.
On day one, I immediately halted the hiring of any new IRS agents. You know, they hired.
Yes.
He's firing 88, isn't he?
Listen.
They hired or tried to hire 88,000 new workers to go after you, and we're in the process of developing a plan to either terminate all of them or maybe we'll move them to the border.
Yeah.
You want a job? You want a government job? You have to do a real job.
Okay, there's one thing we need. I'm curious if you guys have heard about this. Jimmy Dore posted about it, but they're saying that he increased the price of insulin from $60 to now $500. So do we know if that's true? Because that's not good if that's true.
How would he do that?
Can you Google it? I don't have my phone.
So my understanding is he actually decreased it in his first term. Biden came in,
took credit,
and then he increased it, and then he also put a time limit on it. So when Trump came in, so he'll get to it. Don't worry, Daddy's got a lot of work.
Oh, they're saying. I thought they were saying he was responsible, like he signed it in.
I don't know. Let's look it up. We'll find out. Let's educate ourselves.
Hey, I got some alarming highlights. 5,800 IRS employees over 50 million overdue taxes.
That's awesome.
Wait, say that again.
I saw a thing a long time ago. It was actually just like last week. It was actually a lot more than this, but saying how much IRS employees owe
in back
taxes.
It's
just kind of funny.
So it's like they don't pay anything.
Do as I do, not as I say.
Yeah, it's just...
Or do as I say.
Yeah.
So it was a plan to reduce insulin prices, and he stopped that. He's rewriting it. He's redoing it. So they're saying he's pushed the insulin price up to $500, although it's not. If they don't do anything, it will go back up.
And he said he's working on it, or you just assume he is?
I'm assuming he is.
Cool. All right.
I'm assuming he is. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, so far, Daddy has done so much good shit.
Yeah. Well, not that one guy that he's hiring for
I was the least Trumpy of all you guys, but I'm floored. Like,
yeah.
And not to say, like, there's still some people he's picked that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure as we go through some of these executive orders, some aren't great or aren't as good as they seem. But I mean, just from a point of taking action, fucking erasing a bunch of the bullshit that we've endured for the last 4 years and following through on shit.
Yeah. Promises made, promises kept.
Right.
I mean,
although that Sam Altman fucking guy, I kind of am really wanting to pump the brakes on that shit.
yeah,
with
the whole AI and all that stuff. I'm leery on it.
Well, it's kind of funny because Elon fucking hates that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who actually got his company going, and I wonder why that he's bringing him and what Oracle guy Larry.
He said he's a swindler. He said he doesn't have any money. He doesn't have funds.
But that's what Elon said, right?
Yeah.
But then again, so that's what weirds me out with Trump is he met with
Guy looks like he's creepy. He's fucking weird.
Very creepy. But he met with Bill Gates for 4 hours after he took office the second time. Trump did for 4 fucking hours at Mar-a-Lago. And then like 2 days later, he goes to the fucking WHO and he's like, we're done. Goes to the World Economic Forum. He's like, fuck you. So part of me wonders, is he meeting with these people to truly understand, like, are you legit? Are you full of shit? And hopefully that's what this whole Sam Altman thing is, because I don't trust that motherfucker. He scares me.
Isn't it already signed? Isn't it already a done deal?
The
sure hope
500
not.
billion or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but it could be a thing like where that 500 billion, that's for AI in general, not just his organization.
I can
You
see
know what
that.
I'm saying? They could bring
Yeah,
in, they could
yeah.
bring in Grok, which is Elon's or whatever.
Well, yeah.
But I
Anyway,
mean, there's only so much Elon you can bring
I
in.
think Chunt sent something about.
We need more Elon.
Like, okay, Elon's over here.
Yeah.
More Elon over here. Like, because
Guys, I'm running 3 different companies, okay? Come on, just settle down.
hey, Elon, do you want to buy TikTok or?
That's what I love too.
You got dibs on it. I mean, do you want it or?
But it's like TikTok shut down, and then I got the tweet. I'm like, turn it back on. She's like, oh, it's back.
Well, the funny thing is some people deleted it, and now
Now you
when they
can't
shut
get
it
it.
down, they took it off Apple. You can't. So if you deleted it, it's gone. So now people are selling their iPhones with TikTok still on it for like $4, $5, $6 grand.
Fuck.
But like, why would you delete it? But just because they thought it like. What kind of person does that? Like they shut it down. I'm going to delete it right now.
I got to free up some gigs. Free up
Yeah,
some gigs.
yeah, free up 7 kilobytes.
My 64 gigs are toast. They make
Are those
64?
phones selling though? Are people buying that?
Look
So
on,
for 7
yeah,
grand?
I mean they're selling for 3, 4,
I saw
5
100 grand. And what's this?
This is one you sent, Jill, about the AI
Oh,
shit.
this guy. He's
I like this guy.
based.
Yeah.
He's so
This is a 7-minute video, so it might be.
7 minutes.
Well,
Let's
let's
be
see what
honest. We all knew this day was coming. I just thought it would be more than 2 days into the presidency. This message is specifically for Donald Trump and his team, as well as every Trump voter out there.
Stargate.
Fuck no. Listen, Mr. President, we understand that to put America first, you got to make some big deals with some big dollar signs. And we understand that AI is like the arms race of our time. We understand. But I don't think you realize who you're giving the keys to the castle to. I'm sure Larry seems like a great guy in person when he's talking big money to you. But this is how you lose your entire base. This is how you lose every single person in the media that just supported you. I guarantee you this is how you lose Tucker. You'll lose Alex. You'll lose Joe. You'll lose Candace. You'll lose just about everybody except for Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro. The number one reason why you just got elected is because of the way that COVID was handled and because of the
bukkake.
We are giving you the benefit
pass
of the
on, by the
doubt
way.
and
Right.
giving you a pass despite your love of Operation Warp Speed. The American public is awake to the
Bukkake.
bullshit. mRNA technology is not
Bukkake.
That's why they changed the definition of
Bukkake.
and a
Correct.
huge number of your voters were either directly injured by the
Bukkake.
had loved ones killed by the
Bukkake.
or have some very serious questions about the
Bukkake.
those
Bukkake.
remain.
My ears are sweating.
Do you want me to try them off? My nutsack?
There we go. Had to throw the nutsack in there.
Yeah.
Just-
So we were talking about last time, and I really do respect Ian Carroll, that he blew up so fast, he's almost CIA-esque, right?
Yeah,
almost like a plant.
that's kind of the meme going around about him. Like, well, how did he get so big so fast out of nowhere?
Well, he started on TikTok, and then he transferred over to YouTube and all the other Twitter shit. But he does say when he's wrong. Like, he'll get shit wrong. And he's like, look, guys, I
Who we
jumped
talking
too
about?
fast.
Yeah,
we
and we
that
talked about
guy.
that.
Oh, this guy.
yesterday. We talked about that last episode.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Which,
But
great.
what I wanted to say though, yes, we're all sus on the Operation Warp Speed, but Trump did reinstate all military that were kicked out for
He did.
refusing the
Bukkake.
with
He did.
back pay. I mean, maybe that's just a bone, but again, that's another sign that he fucking learned some shit. Like,
He's going hard. He's going hard. It's like they had this all planned out prior to. Like that first day when he had all those executive orders on his fucking desk, just
pile.
lined up, a pile. It's like they had a fucking plan going into this shit. It wasn't winging it like he did his first term. He's like,
Oh, dude.
make it great, make
The
it better.
DVD commentary, he's just like, oh, and this one right here. And then he pauses and talks
I love how he
about it.
uses a Sharpie too.
great.
He's got that big
Sharpie
fat
is cool.
marker.
You see the one where he declassified RFK?
yeah, I was just gonna pull that up.
I sent this to RFK.
Give it to Bobby.
That's what it was.
Give it to Bobby. Fucking dude, when he adjusts that guy's mic stand, that just, I mean, not to mention Biden doesn't know what was even going on, but like, just to go, he's like, he wants these people
to be heard,
and he's literally adjusting the mic. It just
literally, yeah. And I do think the old Trump, obviously brash, a bit perverted, whatever, aggressive. This guy I think he's matured, he's changed, and I think it really is less about him, more about helping other people, and truly
died.
Yeah,
I think that did something
right.
to him.
Yes,
No, I think
that has an effect,
definitely.
And I think there's the revenge factor, which again, maybe that still plays in his narcissism a little bit, but he's also, I mean, he's 78 years old. He doesn't have to run again.
Yeah,
he's like,
he has 4 years exactly.
Let's just fucking
probably
go.
on his
I
life
don't
too,
give
you
a
know?
He doesn't need to give a fuck.
Any time he could. I mean, I think that's what he realized, that he got 2 times they tried to kill him. I think at
That
this
we
point,
know of. That we know of.
At this point, he's like, well, it could happen any second. So I'm gonna. I mean, homeboy doesn't sleep. I mean, he got his Diet Coke button back on his desk. You see that?
Oh, and his Adderall. You know, he's got that Adderall in the back pocket, or whatever, something
Trump?
like that. Something like that.
No, he's all natural, and that's how he. It's crazy. But
I thought he was going to Rite Aid to get some fucking
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. That's that's his vice.
Wasn't there a
Diet
weight
Coke.
loss pill that he was taking back in the day? Or
Some
maybe?
fen?
Maybe, I don't know.
I gotta go.
Like right now? Is it that bad?
My child's awake. No, I'm showing you.
He's fine. He's not going anywhere. Little Patrick's fine.
He's in a crib.
Patrick, Daddy loves you.
So it's called Nanit. It's a little camera that's above it. Well, if you want your kid not to be cool with that, there's a feature where you can talk through it. My daughter, she's like, get that thing out of here.
Really?
What doesn't she like?
Little camera above her. It's called Nanit. It like studies them. It does her breathing. All these like does a lot
biometrics
of
and shit.
Yeah, it's just not a camera. It does a lot of stuff or whatever. But anyway, there's a feature where you can play music on it and like birds chirping and just make them white noise that make them sleep or whatever. But you can actually talk through it too. And so I did that to Winnie like 8 months ago, and from that day she was like fucking. I mean, it's like it wasn't cool.
It creeped her out. Like she's
yeah. I can do it with Patrick because he's like a boy. Boys and girls are way fucking different, dude.
Yeah, one has a penis, one has a vagina.
I think
well, that's another thing Trump did. The federal recognition that there's 2 genders determined at conception.
Yes, I love this guy.
Well, like just really pushing it, like driving it home.
So good. I'm so happy Daddy's home.
Gulf America. Fucking love that.
Yeah.
What is
and
that?
it's going to be on Google.
He renamed Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America.
Yeah, do you know why he did that?
Because the oil.
Yeah. I love
And
it.
plus, fuck Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico's now refusing their own fucking people that we're sending back.
Yeah, they were trying to refuse like a flight or something.
Give it 3 days. Give it 3 days. He's gonna mention sanctions, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Although she's Jewish. Too.
Yeah, she doesn't talk like that.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think we need a mad Mexican on there. But
that was Chinese.
I'm so sorry.
I'm talking about the president.
Yeah, the president. She's Jewish, though.
Yeah.
Did you know that? She's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not a plant, right? She's not a plant. A fucking Marxist Jew for fucking Mexican president. That's natural.
Yeah, representing the
proud Catholicism that is Mexico.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
You can't make it up.
No. 2 on the nose.
Well, yeah. It must have been fair. It was a fair election in there.
That was the election where like 13 candidates got shot.
Really?
They did, yeah.
There was like 36 people running, and like a third of them got assassinated.
Damn. What do you think about fucking?
And then who comes out on top?
Right.
A Jewish lady.
What do you think about the cartels being on the being terrorists?
She talked about that too. You can't take our cartels and just name them as terrorists. It's not real. It's like, oh, I see who runs you.
Yeah.
I mean,
they pay for my stuff.
I agree with the symbolism of it, but I don't like that kind of opens up, like you said, okay, special forces could end up going into Mexico and all the stuff. Like, let's not.
Right.
That you're starting to talk about international
Gaza type
borders
stuff.
and starting wars or you know.
Well, you really can't
military
start
incursions.
a war with. I mean,
so one of the things I've noticed with Trump in his first term, he's very bombastic. He'll say some shit like, "You guys are terrorists," put you on notice, like settle down. And then
simmer down now.
If you are fucking around, he'll single you out and he'll kill you like a fucking dog, like that guy Salami, whatever the fuck his name was. Remember Soleimani,
the Iranian general.
Killed him like a dog.
Damn, why does this keep freezing?
Did you tell that to your brother, by the way? He died like a dog. No.
I can't wait to see what the secretary does with all of our military.
Oh, Hegseth?
Yeah.
Yeah. His wife's hot, too. She's on set.
Yeah. I think he's kind of cheated around on her a little bit.
Well, when you look like that, and you've been through that many fucking fights with the enemy, you kind of deserve a little leeway.
He has a swastika on his chest. He has a swastika.
Yeah, the same swastika that's on our national church where they fucking did the burial of fucking, what's his fucking peanut farmer boy? That was on the front page of the fucking brochure for Peanut Farmer Boy. That same swastika.
One of the best presidents in their history.
Oh, one of the worst. Department of Education started with him, and we all got dumber because of him. All got more expensive because of him.
Who said about, God, no, it was Chappelle. Like, Chappelle's turned it into like a funny old wise uncle on stage. You've seen him like on stage?
Did you see his SNL thing? I didn't see it.
Yeah, he was talking about, what's his name? Is it Ford?
No, Peanut Farmer Boy. We're not going to say his name. Don't say his name. Don't honor him.
Well, they were like, oh, you know, I don't know if he's a good president or a bad president, but he was like in Jerusalem, like without any security. And they're like, that's the kind of, like, no, like a good man and a good president are two different things. Like,
correct.
You don't need a good man as a president.
Right.
You need a good president.
Yes.
And so Chappelle was talking about like, well, I don't know if he was a good president, but he was a good man. It's like, well, yeah, who cares? We don't need a good man as a president. You need a good president.
Yeah. That's why all the best sales guys are assholes, dude.
True.
Douchebags.
Yeah. But you know what, Chell? They make us money.
I was watching these videos. I can't find them now, but it's on Instagram. It's like these short clips but there's a series of them, and it's a guy at the board with the marker talking to a class, teaching them how to like role play, like doing door-to-door sales. Mm-hmm. But he's so aggressive, and they lie to the customer. Like, I'm not here to sell you anything, just here on behalf of the energy company. You know they're increasing your rates, right? So I just need to take a look at your meter. And then, but they're selling solar energy. It's a fucking. They are aggressive, and they're lying about what they're. And these guys are such douchebags. And he wears like this leather baseball hat, like he's such a cheese dick.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I can't find it now.
That disarms the fucking customer.
I can't find it now, but it's a whole bunch of these videos, and the guy is so unlikable. And they're all. And then there's other ones where they're like interviewing.
Did he have like dreads on or something?
No, he didn't. They're interviewing like the guys that are on the team. They're all working out. What do you like about working here? Oh, the culture, man. The culture. It's like this
fucking door-to-door
I hate
culture.
everything about this fucking.
So when I used to sell door to door, it was siding and windows, and I'm like, hey, I'm not here to sell anything. Okay, actually, we're doing a marketing campaign. We're looking for homes that might need some repairs, and we can do some good before and afters. Just wanted to take a look and see if you'd be a good candidate. I got to pass on to the marketing department. They'll review your application. Then they start selling me. They're like, well, look at this over here and this over here. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. All right, how much is it? Well, it's not free. We'll do a discount. We just want to do it at cost with you, if that's all right. And they're like, yeah, no. And I'd fucking just sell windows and siding all fucking day because I'm not here to sell you nothing. It's for our marketing campaign.
God, people are so stupid.
Okay.
And I'm an asshole too. I repent for what I did. Okay.
I was trying to sell solar. I was doing that actually maybe 2 summers ago.
I tried to give you a huge account. Our company was actually interested in reaching out to you.
They didn't do business. They only did residential.
Fuck.
But the guy was so unlikable and again aggressive and like I hated everything about it.
Yeah, it is a greasy, grimy business. It is.
It is. Yeah.
But there's arrogance to those guys that are like that make them.
Well, you need to have that arrogance to push through the fucking pain. There's 9 no's to every 1 yes if you're good. Okay, on average, it's 19 no's to every yes for average. So you need to have that arrogance, that confidence, that fucking fake bullshit. What do you got?
What are you doing?
Distracting, man.
You're fanning your gut.
At least pull out your dick.
Yeah, I'm fat. No, I'm hot.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I got a sweater.
Turn the heat down.
But I think part of it, Chell, to
Take
answer
your shirt off.
We're pushing 30 degrees,
Pop
folks.
off the sweatshirt.
We don't need a furnace.
Pop it off, Rocky.
Yeah, pop it off. Just pop it off. Pull out the puppies. Pull out the puppies. So to address your comment, Chell, I think you need to have that shell of pun intended, that shell of arrogance, confidence. I can get through everything because you're getting told so many fucking times. You need to have that. I'm gonna get it.
No, these guys are just inherently that way. Yeah,
Oh,
this is a character defect that a lot of douchebags have. This is just.
No,
And then my nickname's DBag. Now we explained everything. Thank you.
Full circle.
No, it's crazy how many like reality things on door to door like popping up. Like oh my god.
And the guys are like arguing with them when the woman's like, "There's a no soliciting sign." They like have them at the actual door, and she's like, "Did you see the no soliciting sign?" He's like, "I wasn't selling you anything. I was giving you information." He's sitting there arguing. It's like, just walk away. Just walk. You don't need to argue.
Yeah,
she
you're not
calls
gonna
you out.
patch
You
this.
fucking arrogant asshole.
Yeah, I want to be right. I want to.
Yeah, right.
I want to be
That's-
right as I walk away.
I forget who
Last
does-
word. I gotta get the last word.
I forget who does the
Fucking
sales
loser.
class, but he would go, when somebody says no, I thank them because I know I'm one step closer to a yes. I don't argue. I don't interview. And I'm just like, thank you for your time. And you move on. But it's true. If somebody's not going to buy, they're not going to fucking buy. You can't convince them.
I gotta find his videos. The way this guy teaches too, the arrogance is dripping from like you're such a loser.
I'm on a Facebook market group, like a Facebook group with all these fucking cheese dicks.
Why?
Because I was going to recruit some, you know,
okay.
but they're all fucking like, they're all just poisoned. They're all tainted. I mean, they're just fucking door-to-door sales guys are just scum, dude.
And they all bang each other's wives.
Do they?
I don't make shit up. Yeah, I just like to make stuff up. Yeah. I mean,
That's the real reason for the Facebook group.
I watched this one guy on there. He sells steaks, and he's like so motivated. And I wish I could be motivated like him. Like he's like so motivated, but he's so skeezy too. You know, like who the fuck? I mean, I would never buy fucking food from a door-to-door guy, but I just respect his hustle. Like he just he sells fucking steaks on a hey you basis. Like hey, like just rolls up.
That's
I got
impressive.
some steaks. That's crazy sauce.
You know what's crazy sauce?
Crazy sauce.
So it's
amaze balls.
You know what's amaze balls and crazy sauce? First off, you're not gonna believe this part. I went for a jog on the Mississippi Dunes down where I live, but on the way I took down a number for eggs. They're like local organic eggs.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, but they could just be buying it from Hy-Vee and repackaging it and lying to me.
Nah, but the
Pretty
price
expensive,
wins.
yeah.
They're not going to be like, oh, we're losing money on this. We're buying them and selling them for cheaper.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck
chickens
us.
are cheap. They're cheap to buy and raise, and yeah.
Okay, well, I'm giving them a call.
If they're productive, they're pumping one out a day. So
and their number was super simple. It was 612-541-4000.
Hey,
It was just
plug.
like, fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy me some right now.
Enter promo code DBAGS dying of cancer and get 10% off at checkout.
you're not dying.
Not yet. We don't know.
No, that's not it.
You're not
probably
dying.
It's
you just can't think
nothing.
of anything fun to do.
It's probably just an animally,
You're just bored.
right? Is that how you pronounce it? Animally?
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Just an animally.
What other vids you got?
Yeah, Kev, didn't you have
You
something?
guys seen
that you
this?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's from Minnesota too, right?
I can't even do
Is
it.
is she? I didn't know. I
I can't even do it. Is that looks
I
like
ask
my
you.
dad before he died.
To have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now.
100% haircut and everything.
There are gay, lesbian, and transgender
JD
children
was
in
not having this.
Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives.
And again, this is a recurring theme. This fucking phony fear of fear for our lives.
Well,
What has anybody said about
have you seen
anything?
Have you seen like what happens like
If anyone should fear for their lives, it's Trump. They tried to kill him twice.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
have you seen like the mentality of like lady boys in like Thailand? Like they don't like pretend to be like females. They're like, "Ah, we lady boy." They have their own little culture.
Do they have cerebral palsy?
That's
sounds like they do.
But that's what they do. They're like they know their little weird oddity in life, and that's their whole like society kind of implements them. They're in their little.
They're doing it right, is what you're saying.
Yeah. But in the United States, it's like, well, no, they're females, and like I don't think any of those lady boys fucking ever think they are women. They're fucking their own little
they're
thing.
lady boys. They know what they are.
Exactly. Yeah, they're on their little, in the sex shops or whatever. They just do their little thing. But in the United States, they have to be women, and,
right?
And it's like
and it's all about forcing everybody to accept it.
Right.
You have to play our game. You have to share our psychosis.
Right.
Correct.
And they have shows and stuff of them and stuff. Like,
there's a pageant in Utah.
Yeah, and it's like they have their thing, but like
in Utah.
Yeah, there's a little
Of all
boy dressed up
places.
as a girl, and there's a Utah congressman that filmed it and put it on his Twitter, and he goes, "This is so amazing."
Oh,
and
you talking about that little drag kid?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
just
fucked
stripper
up.
fucking straight up fucked up. And like,
so weird.
As a congressperson, why would you even film that and then post it and say, "You're so brave"?
And you know what? I don't think it would have been that big of a deal until they started bringing kids into the
I
shit.
know.
And
Yeah, with the
pushing
drag
shit on
queens?
kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see what's the guy at the Daily Show? What's that guy's name?
Johnny Stewart.
He was talking about like how
John Leibowitz.
it's like he's like, well, what's wrong with that? It's like what?
Yeah, isn't that
What's not
weird?
right
What
about
is how is Jon
Why is he
Stewart
talking about
When did he
like-
lose? Kind of.
Thought he was getting kind of based.
Yeah, he got pulled back by the powers that be, probably.
Why the fuck does a drag queen have to read stories to a kid? That's so
Yeah,
fucking
it's weird.
Or do like strip shows.
Oh,
like,
Right,
there's
it's always
videos
that's
of
what
it.
it is. Yeah,
Dude, I had to dress up as Santa one year for my
Santa?
Yeah, Santa.
Little kids with dollar bills. Like
yes, right.
For my
I've
nieces
seen
and
that.
nephews, and I actually felt wrong that I was lying to them that I was Santa.
Yeah, you felt gross about that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now, granted, it was sexy Santa with my dick out, but
People who
still.
pick our crops,
Sausage Santa.
clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals. They may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals.
Is he going to show
He's
JD
not saying
Vance's
that they
face?
are.
Immigrants?
No, but if they don't have the proper documentation,
are.
you are a criminal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Definitionally. And that's true in pretty much every country on the planet.
Have you seen JD Vance's face when she's doing this?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
great.
they pan to it in this.
Well, yeah,
Are good
Trump too.
neighbors.
He's looking at his wife, and his wife's
They are
smart enough to
faithful
not look
members
back at
of
him
our
issue and make a
churches,
bigger
mosques,
deal about it.
synagogues, wadara, and temples.
You're fucking
I ask you to
Christian,
have mercy,
lady.
Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents
I
will
love the
take
sign
away,
language lady.
and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands
Yep, pooping,
to find compassion
Waving.
and welcome here.
pooping, coming together.
Our God teaches us
Thank you.
that we are to be merciful.
Oh, Kevin, I
To the
learned the word for
stranger.
teaching. That's the sign
for
language
we
for
were
teaching.
all
Yeah.
once strangers in this land.
This is land, Kevin.
What's your point?
This is land. So strangers is this in sign language, just real quick. This is strangers, okay? This is land. Put two and two fucking together. Is land comparable to strangers? I don't think so. I think it's very different and for a reason. Implausible.
It's heavy.
This is land. This is strangers. Land together. Strangers apart. Learning.
And I think it's spread to your brain, bro.
Oh, no.
I'm curious where it is. If it's ass cancer, I'm just going to have them cut it out. I don't have to
Just
poop
drill it out of me. just fuck it out of me.
Yeah. What was that club right off of Central and University? It was like a
Rectum
basement.
damn near killed him.
Focus the AIDS on it. Focus the AIDS on it.
Don't you remember in college, though, or in our college years, we would go to that basement bar right off of Central and University.
Me?
I brought you there once.
Oh.
Corner bar.
It's like down below. It's like downstairs below like a Latin club. And there would be a guy with like no arms, no legs, like a midget guy, and then people would step on him with stilettos on and shit.
Oh yeah, I've been to that place.
Okay, you know
yeah, I have. They had weird sex like themes. People in
remind me to not go out with you guys.
It was a
pull on his dick
downstairs. It was in the basement of that Spanish like restaurant, Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. Very creepy place, very intriguing, especially at that age.
Was Superman down there too?
I don't know. There's just some guy that suck your dick in the bathroom, though. That's all I remember.
Jeez.
Godfather reference.
Some crazy
right over
cheetah
your fucking heads.
I haven't seen The Godfather. Never seen it.
Podcast is over.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy little... I'd never seen that.
I was there. I was there with my girlfriend at the time. We're going to call her... what's the name with the B?
Beverly?
Beverly. No, that's perfect. Thank you. Yeah, Beverly. And she's like, we're going to go somewhere a little weird tonight. I'm like, okay. She's like, just have an open mind. And that's when I figured out I was a freak and I liked it.
I thought you were talking about the Brass Rail.
Oh, we used to go there and get beers, man.
Yeah, we'd go there to get like 2 rounds of the stiffest drinks. And then we'd go to the drink and just white douchebaggery would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like literally... Fucking dude with a big schlong dancing right next to us. We're drinking Jack and Cokes that are just Jack, actually.
Yeah, that's
like literally, they're just the stiffest fucking. Yeah, it'd be me, you, Paul, Jess, Dan.
What are you guys doing tonight? I don't know. What are you doing?
Not staying in
I'm
here.
buying you some drinks.
We need 2 and we out. It was just like fucking. I bet that place is still there.
I want to get in a time machine and talk to me when I was 20 and be like, bro, just ask every chick if she wants to fuck tonight.
Oh my god, it was.
You want to fuck? You want to fuck?
But
like eventually.
But like we just get so fucking
19
drunk.
no's. Get you one yes.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin.
We just get so drunk, and all we really had to do is stay sober and just say, "Hey, do you want to have sex?"
Exactly. I know. Right. Yeah. 100%. Oh, fuck.
I know.
Here's Trump's rebuttal to the bishop, the Bitchop. So-called bishop who spoke at the National Prayer Service on Tuesday morning was a radical left hardline Trump hater. Love it. She brought her church into the world of politics in a very ungracious way. She was nasty in tone and not compelling or smart. She failed to mention the large number of illegal immigrants that came into our country and killed people. Many were deposited from jails and mental institutions. It is a giant crime wave that has taken place in the USA. Apart from her inappropriate statements, the service was very boring and uninspiring. She is not very good at her job.
She's not very good at it.
She and her church owe the public an apology.
It's a pretty good Trump there, Rocco. I like that.
Was it?
Yeah. It's not a very good job.
I'm gonna go home and practice. I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
Shane Gillis is good though.
He is really good. He's really good.
I was reading about his story. I texted you about that. He was like a bigwig over at Exxon, and then that kind of
Shane Gillis was?
Yeah, and that gave him a bunch of freedom because he had time and money because of this big job at Exxon or whatever.
Wait.
And then his wife was some comedian or something, some Chinese bitch.
Have you verified that? I don't think that's true.
Fuck, maybe.
I don't think that's true because he was talking about Ubering and how bad it sucked. He only did it twice, and that was right before he made it, like when he started making money in comedy. So I don't know when he would have had a corporate big wig job.
Dude, you know what? I'm stupid. What the fuck was that?
This is funny, but it kind of hurts for me and Chell.
That was my DuPont moment right there.
It's going to be hard for them to get talent because they're so uncool right now. Like there's,
Hey,
I
pause
don't
real
know
quick, Kev.
anybody.
He's so arrogant.
Okay, so this guy is he had a
Andrew
good point.
Schultz.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's the one who's like, what the fuck did they put in my arm, man? What the fuck did they put in my arm? Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
What'd you put in my arm? Dude, I'm not listening to you because you're stupid enough to fucking have to ask that question after the fact. You should have asked that.
Yeah, he was railing about why Fauci gets a pardon.
And he's like,
so if you need a pardon, then what'd you put in my arm?
You should have asked that question up front.
Right.
And I know some of us got tricked or pressured or whatever, but I mean, to sit there and like scream and shout that it's somebody else's fault. I mean, it kind of is because you got propagandized. I don't know. Help me out here, Chell. I'm not ragging on you because I know you didn't get the shot, but
I did.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Oh, gross. Get away.
I know. We still love you.
I fell for it.
And I'm the one that got cancer. So there's that.
Turbo.
Well, we're all gonna get cancer.
Oh, fuck. RFK, get in there, please, bro. Please. If you're going to take the fluoride out of the water, that's pretty cool.
You see that one guy?
He's
in
fighting
charge?
that. One guy's fighting it.
That's so fucking nuts. No, we need the fluoride. We need the toxic
Fluoride's
waste.
good for your bones.
Fluorosis.
So, Rocky, what were you saying?
Oh, I don't know if it was true, but like this one guy, he was in charge of the municipal water for like 20 years, and he basically was flooding the numbers. Like
he was, never put it in. He said, "I'm not doing this," and didn't say anything. Yes,
good
for him. My fucking hero.
But he resigned, right? Like he resigned.
Yeah, I think it was.
Like he let him know when he resigned. Like I never put any fluoride.
Very cool. Such a cool. Yeah, who is that guy?
Fucking awesome.
Dude,
he needs a statue.
They're like, we gotta actually like get those numbers cranked up, so we gotta put 10 times the amount now.
Do you know what hydrofluoric acid does to you if you put it on your skin?
Burns.
It goes into your body and it burns it from the inside out. So now you're telling me if I put a little bit of that hydrofluoric acid in my water, dilute enough, it's going to build up my body.
Isn't it sodium fluoride?
Is it sodium?
It's a byproduct of the.
Oh, he
silver process.
resigned.
Yeah,
the town employee who quietly lowered the fluoride in water has resigned.
Yeah.
Get him back.
Yeah.
Get him
This is
back.
in Vermont.
Put him in the Trump
Vermont's communities
administration.
drinking
God damn
water
it.
for years.
Vermont. That's what it was. Yeah.
Quietly lowered the fluoride in Vermont community drinking water for years, has resigned, and is asserting that the levels had actually been low for much longer than believed. Kendall Chamberlain.
And then fluoride's highly reactive with calcium, magnesium, like every other ion. You don't need that shit. You don't need it.
It's a byproduct of the fertilizer
Slag.
industry.
So much. Silver process, gold refining, fertilizer, absolutely correct. It's the unwanted shit.
So you can't legally. They used to just dump it,
right?
And then they got fined. So what the workaround was,
They're like, this stuff is toxic.
Yeah. So if we sell it, we can dump it.
Yes.
We can sell it into municipal waters.
Well, the reason we couldn't dump it is because it would get back in the water supply and poison people. But instead of putting it back and like dumping it, we'll just put it directly into the water supply. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Crazy. It makes my teeth stronger. We don't want to look like the Brits.
Which now I'm actually going to go to a dentist that doesn't find a cavity every fucking time I go in. Because before I'd be like, when I eat sugars or whatever, my teeth don't hurt. That's how you know you have a cavity, right? Because the bacteria goes crazy, secretes acid, makes your nerves hurt. Now this one, he's actually like, yeah, no, you're looking good. There's one here we're going to keep an eye on, but we're not going to do anything. But before, they're just like, I swear, they're just picking.
Drill crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they get paid.
Right.
Dude,
right.
I fucking went to a dentist. I should go fucking schlong. When I was young, man, he put so much.
More editing.
He
work.
meant, no, metaphorically,
metaphorically,
politically, shell.
Oh no, I'm gonna schlong. I went in there to the dentist, and he's
There's
just
another re-education quiz we gotta take.
Yeah,
a fucking schlong, dude. I was a teenager, and they kept putting more fillings, and so later in life, they're like, I've never seen such deep fillings. And I was like, and it's mercury-based fucking algo.
Oh, that stuff's not
it's
good.
fucking cocksuckers, dude. Fucking piece of shit,
Gotta get that money, baby.
Yeah, like fucking, just bring them up.
My wife wants to go to Mexico 3 times this year. Sit down, Rocky.
Look up at Valvoline. You need the fucking transmission flush and airbox cleaner.
What I love too is when I go to get my oil change. Every time they're like, "Did you want your air filter change for your in-house?" Or I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, go for it." And then they're like, "We don't have it." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's great sale, great sale. Good job, good job."
Knowing what you have to sell. Hey, you guys want some math? Fuck.
I'm out.
No math. No math.
No math. Kev, you were going to play a video for us, and we're short on time. I got 16 minutes, motherfucker.
I was going to bring this up because last week we did Tom McDonald and Roseanne, their new banger. Well,
we did that last week.
Oh, yeah.
So Roseanne, Shell sent this one. Roseanne had this to say.
Oh, yeah. This is a correlation with CNN.
Time to sue Apple. These are not the lyrics. Yet another establishment lie and hit piece to silence me. It's this granny's going bad and facts, facts, facts. We are fighting pure evil. They lied about me for far too long now. Any lawyers interested, let me know. So they try...
Fags.
Yeah, they try to say that she said that.
Why they try to turn Becky into Dan?
That was the best line. That was my favorite line.
That was the best line.
No,
So-
that was so weird to see that.
So
out of nowhere.
Apple, she's suing. Apple was the one that. Is there Apple News like that?
Because they transcribed it.
Yeah, they
transcribed it.
They put the lyrics on. You know how you can.
Apple's the one that's
Apple
okay.
does that, yeah.
Huh?
Bad AI.
Don't. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but you know that they intentionally. They were like, "Oh, we're going to change this."
To
and we're
fags,
gonna-
fags,
yeah.
And you know what else she said after that after they released the video and whatever? She's like, "Oh, finally, I get to have a #1 song. I didn't have to blow or blackmail anybody."
Isn't your brother's name Trigger?
Trigger, Tiger,
Oh, I thought it was something like that.
T. Lily.
Stopsel.
You guys were in like sports together?
My brother and I.
Yeah.
We
'Cause
played
you're
sports
twins
together. Yeah.
Was he better than you, or were you better than him?
Oh, let me ask. What would you get if someone? Here's what happened. One of us.
Talk about
one of us
triggered.
went 5 for 5 in high school.
What?
Senior year in high school baseball. 5 for 5 with 5 singles. Pitched, like a 2 or 3 hitter to win the game. The other one went 6 for 9 with 13 RBIs and the game-winning home run. Which one gets athlete of the week and which one gets runner-up?
6 for 9 RBIs.
What gets what?
That's the better one.
MVP?
That should have been me. I got runner-up. He got 5 for 5 fucking singles, 5 for 5, and pitching a 2-hitter, and then
Who'd he blow? Who'd he blow?
Star Tribune Metro Player of the week.
Yeah, no,
Star
Metro. It's very
Tribune?
Metro.
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck is the Star Tribune covering a goddamn kid's baseball game?
In
'Cause
high
they did
school, they
content.
covered high school.
Oh,
Slow
content.
news week.
Yeah. And the writer was gay. So that explains everything.
Those Dems stick together, dude.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'll suck your dick if you get my 5 for 5.
Just remember this down the road in life.
I don't know why
Someone
you're
brought up a
upset
good
by that,
point.
Joe. Who gives a shit, man?
I don't give a shit.
It was a while ago.
Someone brought up a point which is great. It was like the Star and Tribune when they endorse politics. Why are newspapers endorsing any politician? Aren't they supposed to be objective?
Neutral, yeah.
Isn't that a weird thing that we've just all of a sudden everyone started doing?
Which
But
is
it's not
another.
all, that's an old tradition, though.
It was.
Which it just I think it speaks to why did people for so long buy this notion that any of these people are objective?
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Just because they talk like this and they have they wear nice clothes and they have and they talk like that. That's objective. No, none of them have ever. been
Kevin, the
objective.
producer, tonight on Channel 9, we're going to do an expose on what he's been up to with his snow removal capabilities. What? That was off topic. But where I was going with this is my wife even brought it up. She brought it to my attention. She goes, she's laughing, looking at her phone, right, with her headphones on. I'm like, what's so funny? She's like, oh my God, you're not going to believe it. MSNBC is claiming that Trump had the lowest viewership for his inauguration in history. And I'm like, what?
Probably the opposite. And then
Doesn't
they
make
get like
sense.
37 million views.
Everyone
or
was
something.
watching X. And
They were, yeah, they're talking about the MSNBC numbers were the lowest in history. Therefore,
Well, all their
Trump-
numbers are the lowest in history.
Wow, yeah.
But I mean, the mental gymnastics they do, like that, he's that unpopular. Nobody's watching our channel.
It's great. They lie about everything. Another example of how they literally are lying about everything in order just to cover their asses or get what they want. Or
do you think they actually believe it? The newscasters, they actually believe the shit they're putting out there?
I think when you're in a group in a mentality,
yeah.
I think you start
And
believing
when your multiple 6-figure paycheck depends on it.
Yeah. You better
Okay.
believe it.
I'll fucking lie for that. I'll fucking lie.
Oh,
there's an arrogance about them all, though, that it seems like they
This is
do
CNN.
believe they drink the Kool-Aid.
This is CNN.
And they convince themselves.
That's why
CNN.
SpongeBob
This is
reruns get more
CNN.
views than your fucking channel.
This is CNN. You could get away with that shit in the 90s or the early 2000s, but like CNN.
No, yeah,
It's so funny how they're still
over,
airing it.
dude.
Yeah, it's over. And they don't even see that it's over. It's great. They like everything else, like the election, they don't see it coming, and it's everyone else does.
Yeah.
I cannot wait till that thing gets canceled.
Why do people listen to a podcast
a podcaster, a comedian.
Snippets.
I'm like,
We can't do
why am I
snippets.
listening to you? What are your fucking qualifications?
Well, I'm Wolf Blitzer, and I'm in the Situation Room, and here's what's happening in Iraq.
You're an actor because you're a good actor. We should listen to you. Like that's all that most of these journalists and newscasters are. They're fucking actors.
We have a newsroom. We have a newsroom.
That's right. And I got Wolf
You
Blitzer.
can read well on camera. So we should listen to you.
Don't you guys remember that after 9/11, Wolf Blitzer with Iraq and shit? Like, he'd pull up the map, and it was like almost like a game day coverage footage, like the halftime show. Where like, oh, and they did this, and they moved over here, and that's where they went wrong. And yeah, man, I wish I was awake back then. I could have saw through it because I actually believed it. I believed it. I'm like,
I did too.
Saddam must have somehow affected some dude in Afghanistan to attack us.
Wolf Blitzer. I mean, that guy, that belongs.
That's a wrestling.
That belongs in Germany about 70 years ago.
All right, we got 8 minutes. What are we going to do, boys?
Well, this guy might be my favorite Trump appointee. It's tough. It's a tough race, but this guy's.
I want to ask one final question. The Pope this week said that it's a disgrace what we're now doing with this new government, deporting all of these
Your
people.
Pope, Shell.
He's
We've
actually
got,
fatter than
you know,
that now.
obviously there's going to be
He's
a
what?
lot of
He's really fat now.
media searching for the sad stories here,
Oh, no,
trying
this
to turn
Pope
public
sucks.
opinion
He's
against
the
this
worst.
operation. What's your message to
I
the
don't even know his
American
name.
people as you guys do this work?
Well, let me give a message to the Pope. I'm a lifelong Catholic. I was born Catholic. I've been through Catholic doctrine. Look, he only concentrates on fixing the Catholic Church, first of all. He's got big problems there. In the Vatican, they have a wall around the Vatican. And if you illegally enter the Vatican, the crime is serious. You'll be charged with a serious crime, be jailed.
Yeah.
So he can protect.
I want to ask one final
Great
question.
point.
Yeah, good point. Did you guys hear about what's going on with Disney down in Florida? So DeSantis tried to say, like, you guys are not your own nation, much like the Vatican, City of London, Washington, D.C. They're their own entities outside the scope of other governments. Disney is now saying that...
Why? So I have to pay taxes?
Right. And Disney is now fighting in court currently, right now. I had to Google it. I looked it up. I verified it. They're arguing that
DBag verified.
Prince Charles III, or King Charles III, they're actually owned by him. So you can't fuck with us. So apparently England, or King Charles, not Prince Charles, King Charles III, Sausage Fingers, owns the fucking Disneyland in Florida, and therefore DeSantis has no jurisdiction. That's their current thing that's in court right now.
That's bullshit. That's going to get destroyed.
I hope so, because that's fucking crazy if true. Crazy if true. The real true hell was trying to fuck a chick that's hot as shit, and you're both Trump, and your dick doesn't work, and all she wants to do is fuck. That is true hell.
Kev, play the one that I don't know what it is.
Huh?
Never had problems there.
Oh, when I used to get super, my buddy that I knew used to get trumped out.
Yeah, I know your buddy.
Yeah, and there'd be a hot chick. She's like, "Just fuck me, come on, I want to fuck so bad." And this is like,
just big old,
just
soft.
a wet sock. Yeah. It would kind of get there, but it wouldn't fully get there.
It's like Kaiser Soze hands. How do you shoot the devil? How do you shoot the devil?
Yeah. I try to stuff it in there, and I'm like, maybe it'll work, and it would just plop right back out. My buddy would. My buddy would, not me.
Got a bad valve, buddy.
I did.
I got a bad valve.
But I tell you what, when it would work, watch out, because it ain't stopping.
Gonna break out a window with this fucking thing.
Oh my god! Did you see Jewel apologizing?
Bend it.
For
trying to bend my dick.
I gotta piss and it won't go down. How am I supposed to piss?
Jewel apologizing for performing at RFK Jr.'s inaugural Maha.
Shut the fuck
Why'd
up.
you do in the first place then?
Why don't you apologize for not finally fixing her teeth?
It's like I thought she was better than that. It's
Why'd you do it then? Why'd you do it?
Yeah.
Why'd you do it?
She lived in a van
So
for a while.
aggravating.
She lived in a van. That was pretty interesting.
Are you gonna play one of the vids or what are you?
Yeah, I got one.
Keep looking at me and you're not saying anything. You're not doing
We
anything.
got 3 minutes, guys.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
got 3
Calm down.
minutes.
Let's go.
The teardown's going to take at least 5.
All right, so Trump freed the J6ers. He freed Ross.
That's cool.
A day
That's
late, but he promised day one. We have day two.
That was
That's good
fucking
enough.
dope. That was dope.
That's
good.
fucking, yeah. And then he also freed a few dozen abortion protesters
And all they were doing was just
I've never heard that story. I didn't know that.
This lady was praying outside of an abortion clinic. She's in her 70s.
What do they arrest her for? What do they charge her with?
I have no idea. But she's in her 70s in bad health. Her husband was asking for leniency because she might die in prison, and Trump pardoned her.
Look at mama. Look at us.
Oh, it's a baby.
Wait, what is this? This doesn't even match the fucking description.
No, that's her getting released and seeing her kid.
She's not 70.
No, this isn't the same one then. Okay. I thought we had the same clip.
I disagree with this pardon because she's black.
You don't want her
Is this
free?
a J6er?
No,
she's the one that prayed.
Another abortion prayer person, not the one I was thinking of.
You are not allowed to pray in public.
Yeah, so she prayed in public. I didn't hear about that. I'm like, this is... When did we start doing that? That's insane.
Yeah, there was at least a few dozen. I had a clip. Let me find it.
I was like,
and I forget the charges, but it was basically like you're interfering with people getting abortions by praying outside of the abortion clinic. They weren't even inside the abortion clinic. They're just outside praying.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Not stopping people from going in.
Are they chanting? I could see it's very stressful getting an abortion. If people are chanting, like, it's bad vibes.
Yeah. We should go to Chell's church and chant Hail Satan just for fun, to see what happens.
Hail, hail to the...
We're with him.
He knows us.
Do you know what the sign language term for abortion is?
Is it this?
What'd you do? No, it's this one.
Wow.
Something popped hard.
Jeez. Watch the mic.
Here it is. Ready?
Yeah.
Abortion.
That's abortion?
That's abortion.
Seriously?
Holy shit.
That's literally the sign?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up. Just throw it out of there. Just get it out of there and throw it away. But keep the baby parts. I'm going to need that liver, that heart, those cells.
Hey, we can make some cosmetics out of some of that stuff.
That's right. Future vaccines.
Hey, it doesn't have to be a complete wash. We can make a margin.
How do you guys do this for free? I don't know. It's free to you. It's free to you.
How can we get some more of this stuff? We're making so much money. And what if we just tell all these black people to kill it all?
We're not racist. We're helping the community.
Yeah, we're making lipstick at an unprecedented rate over here.
That's a nice
The black
article.
ones makes a great shade.
Yeah, did you guys know studies show that if you hate the smell of BO, you're a xenophobe?
What?
People who are sensitive to disgusting smells are more likely to have negative attitudes towards migrants.
Oh, because they stink.
Wow.
That is the most racist fucking headline I've ever seen.
Look at this. Look at it. Disgust at the smell of feces, sweat, and urine may be linked to xenophobia. Which leads to the next thing. Scientists claim that steering clear of disgusting smells is a natural mechanism.
Oh. That's racist.
No, it's called
But when it works into overdrive, it could trigger hostility towards refugees. So the whole basis of the article and the study is immigrants stink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you're bad for being repulsed by bad smells,
which indicates bacteria, and you need to clean.
Yeah,
things.
it's telling bad smells tell you this is toxic. Get away.
What is this? Who did the study? Where did you? Is Mail
know.
Online
Mail
a
Online.
publication?
Apparently. So
Mail
we brought this
Online.
up on the show before too. There was a similar article, not by them. I don't remember who, but they were basically like, women need to get used to the smell of feces so they can accept trans women that have transitioned,
because their holes are gonna stink every time they fucking drop trout.
Is that fucking crazy?
Bidet it out.
You need to like the smell of poop, okay? Otherwise, you're transphobic. You fucking transphobic piece of shit. Just crazy.
And I hate the whole phobe term. Like, are we? We're scared of them?
Oh, I'm not scared of them at all. No.
Yeah, we're really scared of trans people. We're scared. You're homophobe. Yes, I'm so scared of gay people. Like I run when I see one. What?
Right. And I'm friends with Rocky, so I'm not scared of anybody. Actually, just throwing it out there. Right, Rocco? You got my back.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Sure, I gotcha.
All right, we're 2 minutes late. Let's wrap this bitch up.
All right, let's go.
Any final words? Any life lessons? How you been?
Good. Like I said, I had fucking RSV for fucking a week or something.
What's RSV? Oh, wow.
Oh. Are you sure you're not just getting rid of toxins?
Yeah, it's called having babies. They just circulate the same
Yeah.
viruses.
That makes sense. How about you?
Not bad.
Chal, how was your Jesus Day? What'd you learn?
I didn't go to chapel today.
Okay. All right. You holding them deep in your heart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Always.
And then, Kevin, what'd you learn today? Anything?
I learned what a Roman is.
What's a Roman?
Roman.
Wait, let's
Salute.
go out here.
Roman.
Salute.
Roman.
Are we going to
hello?
do a barrel roll and then just kind of take it down?
Jeez, are they still talking about
that's
that
not it.
retard doing the Roman salute?
That fucking shit moved me, man. That shit moved me.
Sky King or
Dude,
Sky King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it moved me.
Sky King is very.
I'm talking about Elon.
I know. He's talking about Elon.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like, give him a break. He's
He
a
said
retard.
barrels.
Well, he's doing that Nazi salute.
He said my
It's
heart goes
not
out
a
to you.
Nazi.
He
It's
gets
a Roman.
Excited.
He said my heart goes out to you.
I
yeah,
know.
I had this argument
And then they got
in my family text thread.
they have videos.
Your family's having issues
Well,
with
no,
this?
my sister just asked, did Elon really do a Heil? And I didn't seen the video, and I said, I highly doubt it. I said, I'm not going to get excited about a super autist who's like overly excited. Like I'm not that concerned.
It is fun to watch him overstimulated with that fucking crowd. It's
The
like
inauguration.
The little kid just fucking cannot control
But
himself.
wait, real quick, Kev. They also have Macron doing it. Macron.
Tons of people have done it.
Right.
And
It's not a
So
good
notice
look.
they don't play the audio of him saying my heart goes out to you.
Yes,
They talk.
that's the point. That
It's not a good look, though. That's a pretty stern.
It's not a good look,
Yeah,
but you
but-
know he's not
but
doing
We've
it.
talked about this on one of our past episodes where I'll get excited and I'm waving to somebody. I'm like, hey. And I realized my arm's up too far. And then Rocky gave me the advice. He's like, just wave it out. You
the
gotta
Nazis
wave it
didn't
out.
do heart out. Like that's not.
They didn't
the
say
salute.
sing hail, my heart goes out to you.
That is what's called a Roman. That's a Roman salute. And yes, that's the major point. Everybody cut out the end because a few seconds later he says, "Whatever, my heart is for you, goes out to you." That's all he was doing.
I mean, he can do what he wants. He doesn't have to hide it if he was a Nazi.
Dude, he can fuck my wife for all I care. I love him.
Like, yeah, I'm a Nazi. We're going to the moon or the Mars. I mean,
Yeah. I'm like, how was it? And she's like, it's like sex with you, you turbid fuck.
You got to give him credit though for a heavy autistic guy. He's crushing puss.
Yeah, he is.
He was
He
getting
is.
that Johnny Depp chick when she was in her prime.
he said they had a picnic over his rocket.
What has he got, 10
That's a
kids?
huge flex.
Oh, really?
He's 11. 11 last I heard. Now, what about Obama and Jennifer Aniston?
Who is Elon Musk's chick right now? Does he have
She's an
one?
Asian lady. A weird Asian lady. That's where you had Xavier and X-22 or
No,
whatever.
his last one was Grimm's.
Was it Grimm's?
Yeah.
But but Obama and fucking what's her name? Who's the chick from Friends? The hot one.
Another
Jenny Aniston. I think that's a cover. That's a cover because he's gay. He doesn't
Another
like
sus
chicks.
dude?
He's gay.
Yeah, I know his wife's a husband, but I mean, but this is so. What's it cover for?
To distract from him being gay.
Oh, got it. Oh, there you go, Gav. Nice. Nice. Big Mike's in the mix.
Jennifer Aniston don't look like that anymore.
No,
She looks like a goddamn man.
Yeah, she's looking rough.
Well, do you see a pattern here, Rocky?
No, I'm just saying she broke like 2 years ago. She's like a fucking pudding or like
I feel like it's opposite.
her nose.
It's her nose. The all the what's that stuff that she gets in the
filler.
Yeah, all the filler has gone up, so her eyes looks like a lion kind of. She's got the puffy eye
She
lion.
looks like
Oh,
a
boy.
dude. You turn into a dude and girls turn into dudes and dudes turn into girls. And you hit
That's
a
weird.
certain age.
It's a weird phenomena.
Guys
I just
start
hope
getting tits and
I just hope
lose
she
all their
doesn't
test.
she doesn't start cooking for Obama. Then it's over for her.
Yeah, I forgot about that, didn't we?
And then also we still have to address your homeless background issue. You look very homeless. Your background.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Oh
you,
yeah,
but the
very
background.
disheveled back there. Very disheveled.
I've had this chair for 23 years.
The meth curtain behind me.
Yeah. Chell's at home. He's not actually with us. We're all in studio.
Sadly, I used to live like a lot like that.
I remember, so I'm driving up to Booth. There's a snowstorm. I'm going to see this woman that I was getting into. And she calls me when I'm in Hinckley. Go ahead. Get it out. Get it out.
Oh no.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
You're gonna make me pee, dude. I gotta pee. I'm gonna pee.
Oh my god.
Episode 5, when Shell has a heart attack.
Oh no. Oh, yes.
I'm clipping this as like the intro.
Yes, that's perfect.
Oh my god.